We learn about this one interesting topic is Neo-Darwinism. Neo-Darwinism is the interpretation of the Darwinism evolution through the natural selection, and this can be modified since it was proposed. So new facts and discoveries about evolution have led to modifications of Darwinism and is supported by Wallace, Heinrich, Hegel, Weizmann and Mendel. So this theory expresses changes in the frequency of genes in populations are related to mutation, variation, isolation and natural selection. So Wallace, Heinrich, Hegel, Weizmann and Mendel. So this theory is try to explain this as Neo-Darwinism. Some facts, some discoveries is taking place in this evolutions. So modifications in the evolutions here. So they are explained. They are explained by this mutation, variation, isolation and natural selection. So first we learn about this mutation theory. Hugo de Vries put forth for the mutation theory. Mutations are sudden random changes that occur in organisms that is not heritable. De Vries carried out his experiments in this evening primrose plant. So that is a botanical name. So Oenothera lamakiana. And observed the variations in them due to mutations. According to De Vries, sudden and large variations were responsible for the origin of new species. So whereas Lamarck and Darwin believed in gradual accumulation of all variations as a causative factors in the origin of new species. So Hugo de Vries. So do you know that mutation means sudden changes in this gene? Sudden changes in that gene. So Hugo de Vries explained that sudden random changes in non-organisms is not heritable. It's not heritable. So it was proposed by this Hugo de Vries. Now mutation theory says that what are the changes due to take place in the sudden changes in the genetic marker. Similar thing that Darwin compared to this Hugo de Vries. Darwin, he didn't sudden change in large variations. So that first Hugo de Vries told that it is a less variation. So less changes takes place in this sudden change in this less variables. So the Darwin and the compared to this Darwin says that large variations because of this mutations takes place. So he worked in this evening primrose. He worked in this evening primrose plant. He selected the some plants after self-pollination. He found out the majority of that showed minor variations takes place, and also this major variations takes place. Very few showed the major variations against on the self-pollination, that is major variations, and the few of them got the minor variations. So major variations means size of the flower, color of the flower, position of the flower. So when he analyzed to this, different chromosomes number is 4 diploid in number. A sudden change in the parent variety. Sudden changes in the parent variety. So what is the salient features of this in the mutation theory? So mutation theory or discontinuous variations are transmitted to the other generations. In naturally breeding populations, mutations occur from time to time. There are no intermediate forms as they are fully fledged. So they are strictly subjected to natural selection. So similar experiments were found with this McDowell and Scherl. So same result. What is the same result? Same results means a mutation occurs in this all the organisms. So it is a discontinuous organism. Discontinuous variation, already I told this, faster mutation takes place in that. So in the generation transmitted to this other generations. It is a breeding populations takes place in that not the same time. It is a different time and a different environments. So there is no intermediate products. So it is so it is called this included in this natural selection. So next one it is modern synthetic theory. Sewell Wright, Fisher, Mayer, Guskey, Huxley and Dorfman, Simpson and Gergel explain the natural selection in the light of post-Darwinism discoveries. According to this theory, mutations, chromosomal mutation, genetic recombination, natural selections, and reproductive isolation are the 5 basic factors involved in the process of organic evolution. So just I told that organic evolutions. So Sewell and Wright et al. Explained the natural selection is a post-Darwinism is explained. So why it is called this post-Darwinism? It is some of these factors involved in that. So in the organic evolutions only this based on the mutation, gene mutations, chromosomal mutation, genetic recombination, natural selection, and reproductive isolation. So the modern synthetic theory of evolution explains the evolution of life in terms of genetic changes occurring in the population that leads to the formation of new species. So next one we learn about this gene mutation. It refers to the changes in the structure of the gene. It is also called gene point mutation. It alters the phenotype of an organism and produces variations in the offsprings. If in any given populations there are the variations, and these variations exist because certain genetic changes which are present in that population. So gene mutation means changes in the structure of the genes. So the changes takes place in the gene. So that is called this point or this gene mutations. So you have to change this phenotype. Yes, the change is a phenotypic of organism. Next one is a chromosomal mutation. So refers to the changes in the structure of chromosomes due to deletion, addition, duplication, inversion or translocation. This due to alters the phenotype of an organism and produce variations in the offspring. Do you know that chromosomal mutation takes place in the chromosomes? So due to this morphological means it is addition or duplication, deletion, translocation, insertion takes place in that. So at the base of this numeric mutation means aneuploidy, euploidy. You have to study it in this previous classes. Changes and mutation into a particular location. So that is called this. Already I told that it is that point mutation. The same way for this. In the chromosomes, in the particular chromosome it can be changed. So in particular chromosome it can be changed means that the phenotype of the organism it can change. So it produces new varieties of offsprings are produced. So next one is a genetic recombinations. So recombination is during the meiotic division. During that meiotic division it produced. So recombination means new varieties of this hybrid or new varieties or hybrids are produced at the time of this meiotic division. So it's due to this crossing over of genes during meiosis. This brings about the genetic variations in the individuals of the same species and leads to the heritable varieties. So recombination means produce that new varieties. So takes place during the crossing over, during the meiotic cell division. That exchange the genetic materials is known as recombination, which is also responsible for the genetic variation. So exchange of this genetic materials, that is the crossing over takes place in this meiosis. So natural selection does not produce any genetic variation, but once such variations occur in favor some genetic changes while rejecting others. So nature selected the better adapted organism. Nature selected the better adapted organisms. Organisms selected by nature are stronger. It will stronger one, and this adapted to natural conditions better manner. Better adapted organisms reproduce more number of offsprings because they are able to reproduce at faster rates. So the organisms which are suitable to environment and produce at faster rate. So So next one it is reproductive isolation helps in the preventing the interbreeding between the related organisms. So it is also that interbreeding between it cannot produce in this interbreeding. That is that intermediate progenis is not produced. So next one it is a evolution of orthogenic sources. Natural selection, industrial melanism. Natural selection can be explained clearly through industrial melanism. Industrial melanism is a classical case of natural selection exhibited by the purpured moth, Piston petullaria. These were available in two colors, white and black. Before industrialization, purpured moth, both white and black colored, were common in England. So pre-industrialization witnessed white colored background of the wall of the buildings, hence the white colored moths escaped from their predators. Post-industrialization, the tree trunks became dark due to the smoke and soot let out from these industries. The black moth camouflaged and the dark bark of these trees, and the white moths were easily identified by their predators. Hence, the dark colored moth population was selected and their number of increased and when compared to this white moth. Nature offered positive selection pressure to the black colored moth. The above proof shows that population organisms that can be adapted will survive and produce more progenies, resulting in increase in population through the natural selection. So natural selection. So in the industrial mannerism. So first we know about this. In early 19th century, in England, there was no industries at the time of developed. So due to England, so found in this that Brigramery. So there are no industries in particular region. So the grey-colored moth, that is the zoological name is Piston petullaria. So this is available in this that two colors. What are they? White and black. So before industrialization, grey-colored moth, it is a petunia because the bark of the tree was made up of lichens. Sensitive the lichens. The lichens are this identified with the environmental. So pollution. So you have to identify and dictate this pollution. So lichens are this greenish color, grayish color. Why? So lichens are this grayish color. So the bark of the tree, it is grayish color. So at the same time, very few black were also dictated. So visible in black. So number of grey was large, number of black was few. After few years, industrialization started. After few years, industrialization started. Production of smoke from the factory. So is released in the industry. So soot deposited on the bark. So the smokes are deposited in this bark. So it's like clay colored bark to black. So this variations exist in the industrial. So now the situation is contributed in the original situation. In the black moth was raised because the easily dictated grey black cloud backgrounded number of was plenty. So now the changes the condition. Black moth was not. Industrialization started. Black moth survived. Number of increased. So grey moth killed. Because of this, industrialization is soot is added. All the things. Smoke is added. So it's very clear the dark black color. So very less. So again a few years change the situations. It was a time of industrialization. So electricity is used. So the lichens it is growth that deposited in the bark. Grey reproduce, the number of increases. So the number of barkers max decreases.